Hi everyone, it's Kim with cardcreationsbykim.com, making my fourth 4th of July card. I'm going to call this one Celebrate. Let's talk about the things I used. If you're going to be using Pearl Pen on any of your cards, you should do that embellishing the very first thing, because it takes a while for it to dry. So on this card, I used some ribbon that has the wire in it from Ofre, and I got this at Michael's for $1 in a dollar bin. I used the Cuttlebug Stars embossing folder. Again, I used the Recollections pre-scored cardstock with the envelopes that come with it. I used a Fiskars scallop punch, and I think this is a 1 inch. It's the only one that I have, so I think it's a 1 inch. I'm using Memento ink for the stamp, a Celebrate stamp that I've had forever, so I'm not sure where I got it from. Some scissors to cut my ribbon, bone folder, some Glimmer Mist. The color is Red Nosed Reindeer. And I got this paper. It's the Foundations paper, and it's just red cardstock. It's a little on the thin side. And also some shimmering paper that I had bought at Michael's as well. And I have this in blue and then white. And it came in the single sheets, and it doesn't have a name on it, so I'm not sure what the name brand of that is. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's put this card together. Now, for this card, I already did the Pearl Pen, so it's all dry. But how it's done, go ahead and do your stamp. Make sure it's on the shiny side. And then give your Pearl Pen a little shake. And I always like to have a little scrap paper where I do the very first one to see how fast it's going to come out. And you're just going to go around and make the little dots like this. This is it comes out very easily. So just a little tiny squeeze is all you need to do. And I really like these Pearl Pens. I use them on my scrapbook pages and my cards, any other crafty things that I do. But they're, you know, similar to the Stickles, where you do have to let them sit and dry. Okay, so we're actually going to set this aside and let that dry. Alright, so I've already embossed the one layer, and it's double-sided, so we'll set that aside here, and we're going to Glimmer Mist our red piece of paper. Now, the Glimmer Mist is going to make the paper very, very wet. So that's another thing that can be done the very first thing. What happens is the glitter ends up settling down to the bottom, so it's always a good idea to turn it over and give it a shake. Now you're really only going to see the edges of this, so I'm focusing mostly on the edges. And because this paper is a thin cardstock, it's going to fold up quite a bit. Just like that. Always remember to put your lid on your Glimmer Mist. Alright, so let's get our base card, which is the Recollections, as I mentioned. Fold it. Like that. And let's glue this down. making sure that it's on the corners so that it doesn't lift up off your card. This is a pretty simple card, you know. It's not a whole lot of die cuts or anything like that, but it's I almost put that on backwards. You know, it's fun, it's pretty. We're going to line that up. Just like that. And we'll come in with this. And we need to put our ribbon on here first. And I'm definitely going to use my ribbon scissors on this one. And I'm going to come down about a quarter of the way down and just sort of mock tie a bow to see how much I need. Set that aside. I really do like this ribbon. It's shimmery, you know, and 4th of July just reminds me of, you know, lots of sparkles and that kind of thing. So, okay, there's my bow. Let me cut this end off real quick. Kind of tie it off to the side a little bit. I don't want a real big bow. I don't want it to kind of take over the card or anything, so me and bow tying. Okay. Oh, not too bad for the first try, huh? And then I'm going to pull this in like so. Straighten up my bow a little bit. And I'm going to cut the ends so that they are, I want to do it this way, I think, at a triangle like so. There we go. Okay, now we can adhere this to the base of the card. I lucked out. I had been eyeballing and wanting this stars embossing folder, and I just couldn't find it. It kept selling out and I had gone into Michael's to get supplies a couple days ago, and there it was, so I figured it was meant to be. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. So I'm going to bring that like this. And the red cardstock is still a little bit wet, so it's challenging me on staying down. But eventually it will dry. There we go. Alright. So this one is the dry one. And I'm going to go ahead and just pop dot that right there. I'm using up my foam adhesive. I saw somebody doing this on a YouTube video. I'm like, well, that's going to save a lot of money. And I'll do one on the top. And one on the bottom. And place the Celebrate right there. Alright, and this is my card. Quick, easy, fun. I have a stamp from Hero Arts that I'm going to stamp here. It says Happy 4th of July. And get this one sent off. My family and friends actually enjoy getting my cards. So I always try to, during the seasonal things. I was trying to pick the glue out of here. Get the cards out. So, all right. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and you can find me on cardcreationsbykim.com or follow me on my blog at cardcreationsbykim.blogspot.com. Thank you very much. Have a great day.